So let's get started with this first element of move. And this is the starting point. We were born to move. There's a few things I think you see in this photo, but scientists, they say that our ancestors would move up to 12 miles a day, every single day. Why do you think that was? Well, it was to hunt, no? It was to eat. But another thing also, if they weren't hunting, they would be hunted. So I don't know what was worse. If our ancestors, if they didn't move, they would starve to death, or some saber-toothed tiger would have them for lunch. So movement is part of our DNA. Movement is part of our survival imperative, yeah? But what happens today is this. We sit down all day, every single day. And this has had a lot of attention, particularly in the US the last couple of years, and doctors call this sitting disease. So look, the most dangerous thing that you can do in life is not jump out of an aeroplane or do bungee jumping, it's having an office job over the longer term. This was also picked up in Harvard Business Review in early 2013. And the title of that article, it said, "Sitting is the smoking of our generation." I don't care if you smoke, seriously. Research has actually shown that you're probably better being an active smoker than a non-smoker but having a very sedentary life. I smoked also. I'll tell you more about my changes that I've had in my own life to become more of a sustainable executive as we go through these videos. But I also smoked for a few years. Even changing habits we can look at for the power of things like stopping smoking. But getting back to this Harvard Business Review article, the problem is not the tobacco in itself. In the 1950s, if you were stressed and you went to the doctor would say, hey, calm down, take a pack of Pall Malls and you'll improve your relaxation. So just like today, we're not fully cognizant of the dangers of a sedentary lifestyle, just like tobacco in the 1950s. So in this article it was picked up in the Daily Mail in the UK a couple of years ago, it was talking about research in Australia, and it measured the movement of office workers, and then it did a whole series of health tests, predominantly cardiovascular health. It found that the people who moved just a little bit more, just a minute every hour or hour and a half, were at real significantly reduced risk of all of these problems associated with heart disease and weight and all of these different things. So look, movement is not about running a marathon. Research has also shown recently that marathon runners are just in as much danger of sitting disease as many other people in society. There's 24 hours in a day. How many hours are you going to run? And I love running. Running is a big passion in my life. But the key thing is that you have constant movement throughout the day. The additional thing is that just because you're sitting all day, it doesn't mean that you don't get tired, right? So you go home and you do this. You do sofa. So then you're tied into this vicious cycle of a sedentary lifestyle. And here is what I want to focus on, the first law of SEP. Yeah? When we move, we energize ourselves. We have this conception, this misconception in society today, oh, I'm tired, yeah? I'm tired, I need to sit down. Or I'm tired, I need to have a nap. Or I need to go to bed. Yeah, sometimes this is the case. But 9 times out of 10, when you feel tired, stand up. When you feel tired, go for a walk. Go outside, get some air. Because we were designed to move, when we move, we energize ourselves.